Samantha Simpson here, and today we're going to be working on the Mula Kata, which is a Bowspring series from the Roots practice, and I'm here with Bowspringer Taylor, and he's going to help assist today as I lead the class and lead you all through the journey of the Mula Kata. So the Mula Kata, like I said, is a part of a longer series called the Roots sequence, and this Mula Kata really focuses on our rooting aspects. Our lowest chakra is the Mula Chakra, and it's connected to our feelings of safety and security. So I recommend doing this practice for maybe 10 days in a row and seeing what changes in your life. A lot of people experience more abundance in income and more feelings of safety and security when practicing this kata on a regular basis. So I'll lead through the practice and my friend Taylor will do a demonstration. So start off in horse stance. So horse stance is kind of like you're sitting on a horse. So you've got a wide-legged position. We're in the bowspring posture. The toes are heavy down. We're light in the heels. We've got ankles flexed, a bend in the knee, and a crease in the front of the joint, of the hip joint. And also from the back, he's got a full expansion of his back heart. There's this much room between his shoulder blades. That's quite extensive. And he's got his head back, his heart back, and his hips back. The low back can relax here and soften. And then once you take your hands down to your knees for recovery pose. Good. And then we'll do a little twisting action here. So get full in your shoulders, and then bring your right shoulder, twist it forward. Yeah, keep the back heart full as you twist forward a little bit more. So we're thinking about twisting at thoracic vertebrae 12 here, so it's the waist level. So see if you can get the action in the waist. A lot of times people here will take the hips with them, but keep the hips static. Maybe even do this twist with your hips on a wall so you know not to move them. Good. Why don't you try going the other way and see how that feels? Yeah, I like how you're keeping your hips static. You're light in the heels. You're seeking uniform tone. Good. Why don't you come to center again? And then bring your arms out to the horizon. And here I'm just going to demonstrate the uniform tone he has. When I resist him from all sides, he doesn't easily succumb to the resistance. And that's what we're looking for here in the bowspring, uniform tone. Also, pressing his knees energetically away from me helps to mound the glutes upward. Nice here. Once you bend the elbows, bring your arms to chin-up bar arms. So in the chin-up bar arms, we're still looking for a uniform tone. The tricep is actually just as engaged as the bicep is here. The elbows move narrow towards each other so we can get a fullness in the back heart area. Beautiful. Now keeping your head back, swing the hand domes to the sides of the head, ecstasy arms. Good. Yes, and he kept his elbows narrow here to keep the back heart full. Good job. Sit the hips back, kind of like you're sitting in a chair. Increase the crease in the front of your hips. Good. That's your stability. That's your rootedness. That's how we stay safe in this pose. And then open the belly up. You inhale, you open the belly, you look at more. You exhale, you sit the hips back more. You get more rooted in the feet. Follow your breath to go deeper. Yeah, use the breath as a pump. Inhale, maybe look at more of the ceiling. Exhale, get rooted, sit the hips back. Heels light, really turned on and anchored here. Inhale, open a little bit more. Yeah, the groins go back, the hips go back. And one more, full expression. Beautiful. Good. Release the arms to the level of the horizon. Step narrow, come to earth pose with the arms forward and down. Good. Notice how his elbows turn out. Beautiful. And he's still got the uniform tone in the arms here as well. A fullness of the back heart keeps it going on. Yeah, grow for me here. And he lifted and got like 2 inches taller when I gave him that resistance. Beautiful. Now we'll practice bowspring walking. So it's a walking kata. Looks kind of weird at first, but we're gonna walk. We're gonna maintain a flex of the ankle, a bend in the knee, and a crease in the hip. Why don't you walk for me, Taylor? Good. And when you're walking, think of it as you're walking on a broken treadmill. So you're trying to, and going forwards and back, you're trying to move that tread It's not moving very good, so you're like sliding along in space. You're totally activating the back of your leg. Each step you push down the paw of your foot and energetically drag your leg to go forward. Beautiful. Nice. Good, and walk to the center of your space. Beautiful. After a few walks, you get used to that. Practice this in your daily life. And then we'll come to chair position. So get deep, yeah, in the hips. And I'm gonna have you narrow your knees a little bit more. Good, yeah. And he's got his feet under the hips. Energetically press your knees away from each other. Beautiful. And bring your arms to the level of the horizon. Now, a tendency here would be to overgrip in the low back, and he's doing a little bit of that right now. So how to fix that is to really fill into the rib cage. Good. Relax this area and really turn on the backs of the legs. Interlace the hands with each other and release the pointer finger. Good. Sit down deeper in your chair. Good. And we'll start to take a serpentine motion side to side. So he's arcing the body. He's opening up the side ribs as he moves up, still sitting in the chair. Now move it all the way up till we're in sky pose. Break the arms apart, V-vector arms. So the hips are still sitting back, the knees still resisting, glutes mounting upward. The belly is long, the groin sits back, and he's got hollows in the elbows, hollows in the wrists. Give me some resistance here. All uniform resistance all the way around. Notice that his arms are in the front plane of the body. They're not straight overhead. When we go straight overhead, we lose the fullness here between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Sit back down in the chair, please. Interlace the hands. Good, we'll try this one again, this time with hovering heels. So for hovering heels, it's even more of an engagement of the back sides of the legs. Good, knees resist, and take it to the serpentine motion. Beautiful, working the side body opening here, so we're getting a double dose of opening here. And then we end that in sky pose with hovering heels. This is a great pose to do when you want to feel empowered. So I would do this pose in a bathroom stall before I'm doing a speaking event. It's super powerful. He's working up a sweat just standing like this. Yeah, right? Just standing like that doesn't look like we're doing much. All right, and then release it to earth pose. Simplify the posture in our simple standing posture. And then we'll put the weight in the right foot, and then dig, drag, and lift the left. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. And let the left toes just point towards the floor. The left knee can start to angle up towards the body. Bring your hands to a double seat here. Yeah, and use that to make a big circle with your arms. You'll notice his torso is vertical. His torso is full and expanding. That's his radiant heart. The balance here is coming from the fullness of the back heart. He's lifting into that, giving resistance into space that enables him to move and sway without falling over. Good. When you're feeling complete, why don't you replace the foot in a mindful manner? See, you reposture slowly and consciously. Good job. And we'll go to the other side. Weight the left foot. Dig, drag, and lift the right. Cross right ankle over left knee. Beautiful. Send the hips back. Belly long. Look at that beautiful form. His torso is where the balance is coming from. And you can make this beautiful movement alignment in your everyday life to feel safer on the earth. That's why this practice helps you feel safe, because we learn balance in our life. Yeah, and it's not where we thought it was. It's not from the feet. It's not from looking at the ground. He's got his eyes at eye level, his heart full. It's just a brave position. It's a powerful and balanced position. When you're feeling complete, step back to the place earth pose. Beautiful. Yeah. And then we'll step wide. And then do a deep squat here. We're going to come to the floor and do some experimental hops here. So place your hands wide. Yeah. And before you do any hops, why don't you check your arms, rotate your elbows outward. Yeah. Find a fullness of your back part, a lightness. And we're going to think about keeping our belly long as we playfully hop. Think more about landing light. Good. Yeah, and you might even be able to get more air time sometimes. Yeah, turn on the backs of your legs. Yeah, just like when we were doing that squat, the chair, back legs engaged. Yeah, send the hips higher. Yeah, beautiful. Couple more hops. Nice work. He's landing so light we can't even hear him. Good job. And on the last one. Good. We'll come to a mindfully standing position, keeping the belly long, using the glutes to power your way up. Beautiful transition. Nice. Step together, earth pose. We'll simplify an earth pose. Anytime we transition, we go back to that form over and over again. We repeat the form. So even if we're resting in a transition, so we're resting in a standing pose, we'll go back to the form, we'll fill in the rib cage, we'll scan the body for the alignment. Toes are down, heels are light, glutes mounting upward, rib cage full, head back, eyes at the horizon, the roof of the mouth lifts, elbows wide and forward, hollows in the hands, beautiful. And then we'll do some hops. So why don't you turn to face the camera, and then we'll hop 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1 foot to the side, 1 foot to the side, to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2 to the right, and we're landing light here. 1, 2, 1, 2 to the left. Beautiful. Do it a couple more times. And then the other way. And then we'll do hops, 2 feet together. Double hop to the right. And then a little bit lighter this time, double hop to the left. So springy. This is why we call it the bowspring. It's really springy. All right, turn to face me. And then do a big hop forward towards me. Good. Now hop backwards, lead with your butt. And light. Hop forward, try it again. That was lighter. Hop backward. Good job. Beautiful. Tease leaps. So tease leaps, we pretend like we're leaping, but we don't really leave the ground. So get deep, arms forward, and then leap up into the side. Inhale as you go up, exhale as you root down. This is a good way to send off energy that's not serving you anymore. Use your breath and just send it away. Send it away. This is an energetic cleansing. Everybody, if you're watching right now, come on. Doesn't matter who's watching you. Let's send the energy away. Good job. All right. And then come to the center space. Matrix drop back. So it's a pretty complicated pose, but it's quite fun when we do it. It's my favorite of this series, and we're about ready to do it now. So if you're watching at home, you can try it with us, or you can watch it for the first time and then rewind and play it back again. So come to your center space. Yeah, and bring your feet a little bit more narrow here. Good, and sit in the chair position, so hips back, knees forward. Yeah, and bring your arms to chin up bar position. Good. Fullness of the back part. Arc to the right, so he's taking the crescent to the right. And now twist at the waist so the elbows point towards the ceiling. And then bring the arms to a V vector. Good, find uniform tone there. Look at your right hand here, that's your focus point. And then do a deep squat all the way down. Bend your knees all the way, squat down. Heels can come up off the ground here. Yeah, that makes it easier. Now bring your left hand back behind you. Yeah, still looking at the right hand. You can bring that hand all the way to the floor. And then walk your feet towards me. Good job. Bring your top hand to ecstasy. Maintain the crease in the front of your groin as you pulse. Hips move towards the earth. Good. And you open up. See his rib cage is rainbowing. He's getting an extreme opening in the front body and the side body here. Really push your paws into the earth. Energetically drag your heels back into my hands. Good. That gives him a tone on the backs of the legs and allows him to root deeper into this pose. Good. The entry and the exit to this pose is why we call it the Matrix, because it kind of looks like a move from the movie The Matrix. All right, one more pulse. To get out of the pose, the best thing to do is to walk your feet backwards towards your hand. Good. Come back into that deep squat. Reach both arms to the V vector. And then find your glutes first, and then power yourself up, keeping the belly long the whole while. Good. Yeah, reset, simplify, earth pose. And we'll do it the other side. Bring the arms to chin up bar. Sit in the chair. Yeah, good job. Now crescent to the left. Good. Left ribs get nice and full, lengthen. And then twist. So yeah, crescent and a twist looks beautiful on you, man. V back through your arms. Good. And now look at your left hand. Good. Deep squat all the way down. Yeah, and then set your right hand behind you on the floor. Walk your feet towards me. Yeah, root in through the paws of your feet. Bring your top arm to ecstasy. And then pulse. So the hips back. Yeah, and it's a spiral action. So it goes from the elbow, crosses to the hip bone here. He's opening up so much there. And he can still do this dig drag action with the feet. So you can turn on the backs of the legs for more power, more grip on the floor. The more you can get rooted to the floor, the more you can open up the top half of the body. One more pulse here. And then to come out of it, walk the feet back to the hand. Sometimes when you get in a pose, you're so focused you forgot how to get out of it. Come to the squat. V back through the arms. And then power up with the glutes. Beautiful, nice work. Nice work here. And then we're going to simplify in earth pose. And let's do a little seaweed sway. Just moving energy through the body. And we'll conclude the Mula Kata with a very meditative pose. So we did a version of it a little bit earlier in the class today. We're going to expand from that. So cross ankle squat. So weight your right foot. Dig, drag your left. Cross left ankle over right knee. Good. And you can bring your arms to a double seat or a dome right now. Yeah, and notice how his left knee narrows up. His torso is vertical and full. His teeth are at the level of the horizon. He's even enabled some movement here that's available to him. And now we'll take the right hand, cross it to the left knee. The left hand will come to ecstasy pose. Good, and the lightness comes from his radiant heart, rib cage, open the belly. And then start to crescent to the right. Yeah, and then twist to the left. Yeah, and you can move that in your own movement. It's a crescent, an arcing of the ribs, and it's also a twisting of the waist. Beautiful. Good, and when you feel complete, replace your step mindfully. Beautiful. And this is a mind practice too. When you feel success after practicing such a complicated pose like that, you really do have more confidence in yourself. And that's why this sequence helps you feel safe. You can feel like you've got your own back. We'll try to get on the other side. So earth position, weight your left foot, dig drag the right, lift right paw, cross ankle over left knee. Beautiful. Hips back, belly long, dome hands. Yeah, and match the circle. So you've got a dome in your palms, and he's going to make his armpits just as hollow. Lift the shoulders, heart is full and lifted, the head space lifts as well. Beautiful lightness going on here. Take the left hand to the right knee. Then you can resist knee into hand, hand into knee, and then the right hand comes to ecstasy. Beautiful. Eyes at the horizon, belly bows, arc to your left. Yeah, the right ribs rise and lift, and then twist open to the right. Yeah, he's finding so much length and fullness. Beautiful. And you can make a pulse out of that. It's kind of a twist and an arc at the same time. And he's using his breath. You can't hear him, but I can sure hear him. He's using it in the pulse. Beautiful. Couple more pulses, and then when you're ready, when you feel complete, come to standing. Thank you for practicing today. Beautiful work. And thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Namaste.